Yeah, I don't know. It's
We're trying to figure
you
out
can't win.
when to do the podcast.
When do we
everyone.
shoot is the question.
When do we shoot?
When do we get together?
When do we shoot?
It might just have to make it
Is
after
that a Carson impression almost?
When do we shoot? When do we shoot?
It's Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Welcome to Here for the Hang. And it's
Sunday morning.
It's wherever it is you are.
Wherever it is you are.
It's whatever it is you are. It might not be a Sunday morning. Could be a Friday afternoon.
Could be a
Could
Sunday
be a Monday morning when this drops.
Could be a Sunday in 2027.
Yeah. You could be stumbling upon it very late.
It could be in 2029, Trump's third term.
After Bryan's already been canceled.
Yo, yeah. You know me. You got to be on to be canceled.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
So, welcome to Here for the Hang. Carlisle, it's good to fucking see you.
Good to see you too.
God damn. Got the Celsius in hand again.
Yeah, this is a new one, y'all.
Which one is this?
It's the Playa vibe.
Playa vibe.
Like we're gonna be at Burning Man or something. I don't know.
The Playa vibe. Is it
what
tasty?
Are we?
What does it taste
Unshowered?
like?
What are we saying here? We're bartering.
Playa vibe.
Get it? Playa, Burning Man? Okay, no. He's never been.
I don't think they have beaches at Burning Man.
Yeah, they call it the Playa. You didn't know that?
No.
The place where they have the Burning Man.
Okay. The man that burns at the end.
The place where they have it is called the Playa.
Okay.
So they're like, yeah, see you on the Playa, where reality doesn't exist, man. Yeah, I can't get
mushrooms, baby, mescaline.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to the Playa.
Wait. Have you been to Burning Man? Did we talk about this?
No, I would never go because of the showering aspect.
That makes sense for you. I would go. I would for sure go. The idea of bartering sounds like you just barter, you know?
Yeah, but that also, the idea of bartering and having no money, it also puts you in a weird place. Like, what if you have an emergency? I'm just not down with that. Like, you
can't have your cell phone. No one has their phones out there, right?
Well, I think there's just no service. You have it, but you
People
can't
have
use
them.
it.
Yeah, they're taking photos.
Taking the photos.
From
what I can tell.
Okay.
But if you have no money and you like really need to get something, how does that work?
Sexual trade-offs, probably.
I don't like that.
I'm imagining.
And sexual trade-offs when you have dirt and dust and mud in every crevice from the windstorm.
The oldest profession in the world.
Painted on Indian girl costume or whatever you're wearing, your Mad Max. It's just
Mad Max, cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Steampunk vibes. That's what it is.
Like I know all about it. I get it. I feel like I can enjoy it just from the photos and the videos. I don't need to actually go.
I saw people coming back from Burning Man. I was at a airport in Reno. And everyone had like taken a bus after they got done with Burning Man. And we were not part of that at all. We just saw them all getting off the bus and it looked like they had just got back from fucking the Middle East, like wartime shit. It looked rough.
Yeah.
And for the longest time I thought, I want to do it. They just looked off. They looked so dejected. Like their whole vibe was off. They were just like, they had their luggage, like kind of like looking around, trying to figure out if they could still read or not. Like it was a whole thing. But
they're just like, back to reality, man. Back to reality.
Back to reality, dude. Shit, I'm getting on this flight.
Oh, sorry to shit on you if you are a burner and you also enjoyed this podcast.
Or just, come on, tell us more about it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can convince Carlisle to go. I'll go.
It's $10,000, by the way.
I'm not going to go to that.
Yeah. It's not a
10
just
grand.
Like, let's go. Let's try it out. It's like you have to plan for it.
I don't know if it's 10 grand though.
Well, think of it like this too. You have to create your
whatever you need.
Well, no, what's the thing you're going to barter?
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, your service.
Right.
Your service or goods. So you have to, get all your burrito ingredients or whatever.
I think I'm going to make drinks.
Is that what you would do? Oh,
yeah.
You're bartending.
I'd bartend for sure.
You would resurrect that skill.
Yeah, I'd bring like Monarch vodka, but I'd bartend for people.
Is Monarch vodka bad?
It's cheap. Super cheap.
Okay.
just like in a plastic jug.
Yeah, just go to Costco, like make a big run.
Make a big run, just go for it. See what happens.
And then, so you're out there, you're a mixologist.
Margaritas.
And are you bringing food as well? Or you're just like hoping somebody will trade you for your
I'm going to bring my own
spicy
food.
marg?
I'm going to bring my own food.
Okay.
I'm going to bring a bow and arrow. And I'm going to hunt.
They don't allow weaponry.
Oh, you can't hunt.
You have to stand in a like 10-hour line.
No weaponry.
No weaponry. They check all the cars. They
underneath.
They check for like, stowaway passengers trying to come in.
Okay.
So they're going to get your bow and arrow.
All right. So I won't do that.
And a lot of people get busted. Like,
do they?
Going in. Yeah. Like riding under the seat or something because they didn't want to pay for their ticket.
Oh my God. Dude.
Especially in the old days.
In the olden times.
Because I like to read or watch anything about Burning Man.
I've never seen a documentary or anything. I just like totally a news, like I've seen the news clips or like a Instagram article or whatever the hell. Yeah. That's it though. That's my familiarity and seeing the people outside after they got off the bus at the airport.
Oh, I've gone down a YouTube rabbit hole before.
So what's like the most like holy shit thing that you were like? Okay.
Well, people have died. Like there was once a man that was at Burning Man that took too many drugs and he ran into the fire.
What?
And that is a thing.
What?
Yeah. And there's a documentary about that on YouTube.
Yikes. Okay.
All right. Because he had no reason to commit suicide, like nothing, like happy-go-lucky guy. Just going to Burning Man, having fun with his bros and just
on day 5.
Just like, ran into the fucking flames.
Whoa.
Something called to him. And then there was a 2-level like party bus, like a double-decker bus. And some people were dancing, vibing out on the top once. And a girl, she flipped off and that was it for her.
Oh, that's awful, dude.
So like people go a lot and they like take it to another level. Sorry this got dark, y'all.
No, I asked.
Sunday morning. Let's talk about death at festivals.
We're not at church. This is like our church. This is our church.
You narrowly went to Stagecoach. Bryan,
I did almost go to Stagecoach.
Called me up and asked me the dumbest question I've ever heard in my life, which is, should I go to Stagecoach? Like, what? Yes, you have a ticket. You have a way to go.
I had
then you go.
Conflicting show. Who Carlisle loves this show.
I cannot believe that
I did that instead.
Did not go to Stagecoach so that you could stay and perform at the Chateau. The comedy.
It was not the Comedy Chateau where I know your boy Daryl Hammond loves to perform.
Listen.
I was not at the Comedy Chateau. It was a different venue in Hollywood. Felix was not there.
Why don't you shout it out? This different venue in Hollywood.
Because it's like, I don't know. It's not.
It's an open mic place?
No. I like the open mic places. You can't shit on open mic places.
I'm not, but I'm saying if you don't turn down a free ticket to a festival with...
It was an artist pass, yeah.
With artist pass and an industry lodging situation too, right?
Yeah. It was free lodging. It was free lodging. It was the whole bit. I know. No, you're right. I should have gone. I totally should have gone.
Did your wife's friend really tag out and not finish the weekend?
She left. She had to go to a
so
flight.
why couldn't I? So the ticket just went unused?
Oh, you think it would have defaulted to go to you?
I mean, I could have driven out there. We could have slid that wristband off.
Oh, shit.
It would have been easier to get it on my wrist than yours.
I think the house was like up because this was so for context, this is Saturday night I was going to go.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday. They had already been there Friday, and then Saturday was like Saturday evening. I would have got
his
there.
wife,
my wife, her girlfriends,
other influencers.
They were there. They were at a house. They were promoting some,
just making hot girl content.
Yeah, and like
living
I'm seeing
the life.
She's editing these videos, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a job. This is sick, dude." No, but they definitely were living the life. They had some cool ass house. But they had to get out of it on Sunday, and there was no shuttle back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been a whole, I guess, thing. I don't know. They ended up coming home at Saturday night, also / Sunday morning at like 4 a.m.
Wow. So they missed the final day, Sunday.
They missed the final day.
I can't remember who was the headliner.
I think it was Luke Combs.
Did they see Paris Hilton DJ?
I think they did.
Oh,
yeah.
I would have, Bryan, this is such a wasted opportunity.
I know, dude.
Like you really, I mean.
But I wouldn't have been able to go until Saturday because that's when people were leaving.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't I think Paris was Friday night.
I think she was Saturday afternoon.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Like,
So that's,
she was in the tents. Because whenever they have these festivals, there's like the main stages and then there's the tents. And I feel like she was one of the smaller, actually. She was in the Diplo tent or whatever.
The Diplo, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it would have been cool, man.
So fun.
Next year for sure. Next year we'll all go.
Okay.
We'll all be doing cool influencer videos. We'll do it for Celsius.
Everybody subscribe to Here for the Hang right now to make that dream
like and subscribe.
True.
Come on. Like, subscribe.
I just want to think of like some reason that I have to go to festivals because I love them so much.
I've been to one music festival and it was, I talked about it last time we were on here. The drugs is like, they're all around.
You can't just go to one and then have this opinion. Like,
I know,
haven't been to enough to like say they're not for me.
For me, it's the amount of people. I think this trips me out. It's just a lot of
there's
people.
A way to do it right.
Okay,
like you got to go early in the daytime.
You've done it.
I've done it many a time.
You got to go early in the daytime. Like, what's the hack here? Like, you got to go early in the daytime.
You can actually enjoy the festival for what it is, like in the morning time, because nobody's getting up. Everybody's hungover from the night before.
Right.
You don't rely on this like shuttle system. I don't even know if you can go and do it this way anymore. But if you have your own car and you can just get there.
I think it's like that's the part that takes a long time. I guess people are like waiting hours.
People were trapped in the Coachella line for 12 hours. And let me tell you this, it's not even about drugs. Like, please take drugs out of it because my friend Molly, like they went to Coachella and they got Molly. I just realized the correlation of that.
I thought you were just going to jump into my friend Molly was laced with fentanyl.
The Molly that they got for Coachella had fentanyl in it.
Yeah.
So you really just can't. It's not about drugs. It's not about anything. Like, look, you can die on your couch at home. Just go to the desert to dance in the heat in a swimsuit. It's basically.
Yeah, it sounds like a more
cowboy hat.
It sounds more fun if you're a lady. It sounds more fun if you're a lady.
I guess so.
Like even Britt was telling me stories that she's like around people and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just get that table. I'll just throw down 10. You throw down 10. And it's like 10 what? 10K each? Like that's insane, dude. Like you're talking about shit. I need to pay off 2 credit cards with that. Like what are we talking about? As a man, it's a little emasculating in that way. I'm not balling out like that. Maybe when I had that Ellen money.
You were like the customer that I hated to wait on in bottle service.
Yeah, I would. What?
Broke.
Broke? No. What? Yeah, you know what? First of all, I wouldn't be in the bottle service area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would hate me if I was in the bottle service. Like if I'm the customer, I would be that same way. Cheap.
Right.
Like this guy, fuck this guy. Where's this guy's? Who's sponsoring this guy?
Because you're saving. You're saving for homes. You're trying to build a life.
Yeah,
you're trying to not rent in these streets.
Trying to not rent, bro. You and I talked about this. Like, who knows? LA. You're on our list, on my watch list. Like,
you're about to lose him.
You're about to fucking lose me, bro.
You're losing Agnew. You're losing the Agnews. That's 2 people now. They are joined legally.
That's right.
So you're about to be down
2 of them.
Yeah.
Bounced out of this bitch.
LA,
but it's expensive,
put
man.
on notice.
It's expensive. Shit's not changing.
Shit.
I got Karen Bass lying through her teeth talking about, we got to make the streets not homeless. Chattering her teeth. Meanwhile, she's been governor for the mayor for the last
Meanwhile,
years.
She's currently shopping in a Ralph's where a homeless man actively lives in the bus stop out front.
That they cleared out. And I think about that.
It.
I think about that all the time.
Listen.
Trips me out.
To me, I get what you're saying. Like, yes, I understand. I look on Zillow and all that stuff too.
Zillow game's brutal.
Yeah.
To see how much I could be paying. Just, I'll just throw it out there. We pay $3,200. Oh, excuse me. They raised it.
Beautiful home.
$3,400 a month. Okay. But if you take $3,400 a month, we have a very nice home. I'm very grateful. But if you take that and you put it in, let's say, I don't know, Austin, Texas.
Nebraska.
Put it in Nebraska, put it in a flyover state, put it in North Dakota, Montana. We're balling out of fucking control.
Okay.
4 bedrooms. Little house on the prairie. We're having children. You know what I'm saying?
Just in the flyover state, okay, for a gig. And let me just tell you, it's
not an open mic spot, by the way.
No place you want to live. Like, what is the trade-off? Like, okay, you own, but like,
quality
I don't
of
even
life?
understand people that own in freaking, no, quality of life. Like people that own in like suburbs of LA, I don't even get because I'm like,
I don't
you
want
realize
that.
you do not live in the city anymore. Like I was driving to my friend's
But you are
kid's birthday the other day,
Yeah.
and it was an hour and a half each way, and I was like, okay, so you left LA. Like you don't live in LA. Stop telling people you live in LA. Like,
well, they do live in LA. They live in LA
is
County, which is 10 million people.
right,
You know what I mean?
right,
Like
right.
that is technically LA. You can call it that, but it's also like, why is LA County 10 million people? It's a good point, Carlisle.
See,
It's
this
too many
is the
people.
move, though. I think that you should own, if you're going to own, yes, own somewhere away,
Okay.
go back, visit that spot,
Rent it out.
come back, chase your dreams in LA. Because at
Okay.
the end of the day, there is a complacency that's going to happen. Take it from me. I've moved. Okay.
Yeah.
I left. I took a little
Sabbatical.
respite, if you will.
Yep.
And lived in
How long
Austin.
again? How long were you gone for again?
I was gone for like 4 years.
In Austin the whole time?
No, because what happened was I kind of like, financially bottomed out there. Because one thing about Austin is you cannot, like, in LA, you can kind of like gig and support yourself. Like
Yeah.
you can be a waitress, you can be this, you can be that. In Austin,
Gotta have a job.
you really have to have a job because
That's what I'm doing now, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, totally. You'll be fine. But like for me, this is like my story of how I wasn't there the whole time.
yeah.
Was because I financially bottomed out. I was literally like working in an ice cream truck.
In
like,
Austin?
Like a food truck.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also, I don't know why it was all ice cream related.
But it seems like kind of cool, maybe? Like a cool ice cream truck?
Yeah, it was dope. Like, food trucks were like a newer thing at this time. And they would have like little food truck parks and everybody was really into it.
Yeah.
And then also made ice cream for the Alamo draft houses.
Okay, yeah. Damn, really? So you know how to make ice cream? That's like...
I had 2 ice cream jobs that were not related.
It's so funny.
I don't know why. It's very hot in Texas.
Summertime jobs.
And then, but the thing is like after that, I really needed to get a real job. So that's when I got that oil and gas job that I will not bore everyone with the story again. I've talked about it on another episode.
We'll put it up here if you're interested. We'll link it out in the episode description.
I don't know what episode that was that I killed with
7 or something.
Talking about that. But yeah, so anyway, whenever you do that job, then you like move around a lot.
Right.
So I wasn't in Austin that full time.
That kind of took away from it after that.
Yes. But I will say that like if you are going to leave LA, you have to be sure because it's very hard to get back.
No, I know, man.
Coming back is like, whoa. And you have a good situation.
We have a good situation.
Got a thriving podcast that we film right here on Sunset Boulevard. Like you're living the dream.
There's a lot of good things to be grateful for sure.
Working for an iconic place.
I work for a cool place, makes really cool stuff. It's on the cutting edge of technology.
Who couldn't be more vague?
A
really cool place that makes really good stuff.
And if you can find out where, just go to my LinkedIn.
Listen, we can't talk about our jobs because we need them.
Yeah, for real. No, I mean, I don't know if I could. I'm sure.
Anyway.
Whatever.
Let's have the robot. Let's have an AI robot come on and tell us about your job someday.
Yeah,
until it can be that
robots,
day.
Y'all.
Then I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. Ooh, we should get a robot on here though.
I would love to have our guest just be one of your bots.
That'd be really fun.
Ask him.
We could buy one. We could invest in one.
Okay.
And
could be the third.
Tax it out. We can use your tax guy. Figure out how we can finagle it to make it part of the show.
He's the third host.
Yeah. You just buy the head. For real. You could do it. You can put a little chat bot in it.
Somebody's going to do that in the future.
No, Whitney Cummings didn't she do that? She had a robot.
Yeah, but I'm saying like as a podcast person.
Oh.
Somebody's like in the future.
Well, have you seen these robot podcasts that already exist, like the chatbot podcasts?
No.
Oh, you haven't heard these?
No.
Oh, dude. Oh, we're in trouble.
What?
Oh, yeah. It's like 2 AIs talking to each other back and forth, and it sounds really good and natural, and it flows, and people will learn information. It is the antithesis of this podcast.
Fuck that. Now we have even more competition coming out of the gate.
Except they're not funny. They're just making like jokes about data or something,
Okay. I mean, I don't want to get like short circuited out. Do you even know that reference? Do you remember the movie Short Circuit?
No.
Johnny Five.
Johnny Five.
You don't remember this?
Maybe.
Oh my God. It's
Keanu?
one of the best movies. No.
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. It's an 80s movie.
Okay. Who's in it,
So,
though?
Ali Sheedy.
Ooh. Early 80s?
Early 80s, for
Early
sure.
80s?
Like, it's almost a little... It's like one of the first movies I remember.
Wait, is it like a hot lady robot comes out?
No, it's like this guy, Johnny Five, and he's a robot.
Dude, I think I might know.
And I think he's affiliated with the police department. I don't know. It's been a long time since
I have my laptop. Okay. Well, we'll have to look that up. We'll have to look that up. That's okay. That's all right. What were we talking about? Oh, Austin. It's okay. So, yeah, we've been playing the Zillow game a lot. I've been going back and forth, but I do find I get a lot more depressed every time I think about leaving, you know? Like,
you know what I thought whenever I moved to Austin? Like, almost immediately after getting there, I was like, what did I just do?
Really?
Yeah.
You felt some type of regret. But you had friends there, right?
Yeah, I had friends there and everything, but it's like a small place.
Do you think it's changed since, though?
It might have changed because of the boom there and
Comedy
all of that.
scene's big there.
Comedy scene is great. You'll fit right in.
Are straight white guys becoming more successful there?
When I did the open mic at Joe Rogan's club,
a joke to have
first of all, the line for the open mic was 4 city blocks of 6th Street.
Yeah.
And this is early Mothership too. Like, it was still new. My friends in Austin wanted to come to the open mic.
Yeah.
Sold out, no tickets available. And this was like weeks before, because I knew like on Sunday night I'm going to go to that mic.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Nuts.
And then just waiting in line, I think that I pretty much got put up because I was a girl, because they were just walk through and
all
like
dudes.
All 4 city blocks with just white guys.
That's so funny.
And I was doing some open mics and things while I was there, not at his club, but just around town. And I noticed a lot of people talking and being like, yeah, so, you know, during the week I'm a dentist, but, or they're like talking about their real estate job or whatever. Like, it really seemed like there were a lot of comedy, like hobbyist developing because of this Joe Rogan club. Like, everybody's like, oh, try it.
You know, it's
but
funny.
There is a scene as well.
Oh, you're saying like,
so you have the real comedians
who are trying it out. Yeah.
But then it's the reason why it's so saturated and there's so many is because just like literally just everybody was doing it.
Joe Rogan's podcast
is what I felt
Kill
like.
Tony's on there. Like, people watch these and then they just want to do stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% want to try it out. Which, good. I think it's great. I think you should try stand up comedy if you haven't before. 100%.
So you want to go to Austin and you want to try to be a comic there.
No, I wouldn't try to be a comic there. I would be a comic there.
Yes. Sorry.
So
do this.
You know, I'm not going to also be a dentist, Carlisle.
Listen,
I'm going to be an assistant somewhere too.
My words are not, you know, it's still.
Oh, dude, no, I got you. I know.
But also do the podcast, of course, because you're not going to abandon Here for the Hang.
Of course not.
I mean, this is your claim to fame.
This is it. I don't know what else I have.
But see, this is what's so great about Austin.
Yeah.
I could join you because my best friend lives there.
See, I don't know if you're selling me on it or if you're saying don't do it.
Shout out Sandra.
Shout out to Sandra. Oh, I
literally has an extra bedroom that
literally
is my
shout out
bedroom.
to Sandra. Sandra, you follow me on Instagram. I followed you back.
Hell yeah.
Because I saw that you knew Carlisle.
Because she's a fan of the pod. She's part of the Hang Gang.
You're awesome.
So she has an extra bedroom.
At least take a trip there then.
Yes.
That should be something.
And plan it out so it's a weekend.
In the summertime.
And go on a Sunday.
Yeah, dude. That's what we should do.
Check out the club.
We won't commit to moving yet.
Yeah,
we'll go and take a trip.
You might want to see it first.
No, I mean I've been. I went to the mothership. I didn't do the open mic thing. I think I was there on a Friday, Saturday, and then I left on a Sunday night. I did a half marathon there.
Oh, cool.
It was really fun. Yeah. But it felt like a community. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I don't know, it just feels like a community. But I don't, you know.
In Austin, it just feels like people are living their life in a way that people are not in LA.
There's something about LA that there's a authenticity aspect that is missing from 75% of the people you interact with. And I'm like, fucking, okay. Like, okay, cool. Great. Well, good to see you. Great.
And do you think that aspect is not there? See, I feel like that's just
probably
people in
everywhere,
general.
dude. Yeah, it's probably everywhere. I think I'm just jaded. You know, I don't even know if I'm as jaded, but I think, yeah, it's
Like
just
when
one of
people,
those things. We're just, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but
what?
we're just, wife and I are going into year 3 of being married. We're talking about, but not committed to having kids right this second. But
Okay.
you start thinking about, you know, as you will, like, what does that look like? Like, are we going to be able to do it and afford it here and like raise a kid? But even if we have the baby here, still a great place to have a baby. By the
Mm-hmm.
time they hit 5, though, we got to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, there is like a, you know, I'm never a big guy on 5-year plans. That stresses me out. But now it feels like I need one. And so
You
it's like,
seem
what
like
is that?
Mr. 5-year plan.
Really? Oh, that's so
Yes.
funny. I've never in my life, no, I've never been that way. Never. Never, never.
You seem very like together.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. It's all a facade.
And I'm saying that as someone that has visited your home.
Yeah.
And my one takeaway from it is that you and Brett have a very adult home that is very much a home, a house, like a
You felt that way when you were there?
Yeah,
Oh, thanks, man.
that's always what like I'm going for with any place that I live in. Like I want it to be lived in.
Yeah.
Like I can't just
Like it's not like a IKEA setup or some shit.
Yeah, or not even that. It's just like I know like LA is hard and like everybody's struggling, but like it's kind of like you put something into the place where you lay your head at night.
Yeah, totally.
Like whatever that looks like for
Totally.
you,
Totally.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which you could do even more so in Texas. But I will say there was a time when I lived there when I was driving and I just had to pull the car over and just like rest my eyes because the sun was so strong.
Really?
Like you don't understand. Like just like sometimes it's just like it's relentless. You're just like, fuck. Like it's so hot.
Really?
Yeah, the heat. I'm talking about like in the middle
Texas
of the summer.
heat, yeah.
Yes, it's no joke.
It's different.
There was a time. I mean, I had sunglasses on and I was in a car and I still just had to like. I was like, I just need like a break from this for a second. Do you know what I
Was that
mean? Like, I
bad?
was just like, I feel like it like under a magnifying glass.
Yeah. And there's no beaches there. I mean, they got the lake there, right?
I
Is it a
don't
nice
know.
lake?
I'm not the expert on that, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I would go in the lake.
It's probably cool.
It's, you know,
It's legit.
if you like a muddy bottom where there may or may not be a pop top from a beer
Heyo.
floating. It's
Love
that kind of vibe.
Love that.
We
Well,
should have this beach that we called what did we call that? Hippie Beach or Secret Beach? People would literally go topless. And people keep it weird in Austin.
Keep it weird. It's like Portland of the
So
South.
it was beach, but it was like in Ladybird Lake.
Okay. Yeah. Ladybird Lake's cool. Little trails around there and
Yeah.
shit. This is really just like, they should use this podcast as an Austin tourism. We're just over here like, sorry, I brought this energy onto us. It's my fault. This is what happens when we do it on a Sunday morning. I'm starting to reflect.
You going to go? This is, look.
Go visit.
You have to decide by the end of this podcast.
Yeah.
We have 15 minutes left. And by the end, we're going to decide if Agnew is going to move the Agnews.
I don't know.
Move them east.
Not yet.
Move them south.
Move them southeast. No, we'll hold off. We'll hold off for a little bit longer. Let's see how long we can make it last here. You know, maybe there's opportunity. But maybe there's opportunity here. A lot of people are leaving. A lot of people.
Did you want to use this as a public platform to
Oh, I don't think.
Apologize for your mess up at the Sphere?
Which one?
During Dead and Company, during the Grateful Dead show.
Oh.
There was quite a glitch.
Yeah, I don't know if that was real or not. Was that real?
That's got to be real. I mean, I learned it from Instagram. It's got to be real.
It has to be real. I mean, it might be real. I didn't hear about it, and I think I would have seen someone get fired.
So you know how there's all these insane visuals for the Grateful Dead shows.
Yes.
Apparently, it was just pop-ups and like error messages, and
it looked like a computer virus, basically, right? Yeah.
That would really ruin somebody's trip.
So I've seen, it would fuck someone's trip up. It would fuck their trip up real bad. There are some wild videos of people having a problem in the Sphere. when they are on some drugs.
I don't even want to go not on drugs.
craziness.
It's too overwhelming to look up and just be like.
It's so cool though. It's actually beautiful.
I can
depending
get a grasp
on what
of
it
it from
is.
the videos, but I think if I were there, I would also freak out.
They're gonna do the Wizard of Oz. You know that.
Yeah, but the Wizard of Oz is scary. Like, what about the part with the flying monkeys? What about the part with the witch? I don't want to be in the sphere for that, dude.
I mean, shit. You might.
I'll be crawling under my seat, like
just terrified.
No, I
trying to get away. You think?
I really don't like stuff like that. Like, you know those rides at amusement parks where you're just in a little pod that's going forward, back, side to side, and like vibrating, and nothing's really happening, but like because
like the VR
screen,
part around you? Yeah.
You think that you're doing it?
Yeah.
Hate those.
What about like soaring over California? Did you ever do that one at Disneyland?
It freaks me out.
Oh, you don't like that?
It really freaks me out.
The sense and everything? You're not into it? Okay,
No.
you're just not like a ride person then.
No, I'm totally a ride person.
Roller
That's the thing.
coasters?
If it's a real ride.
Yeah.
I don't like these insane
You don't like the
visuals
screen aspects
No.
and like the 4D elements.
No.
Yeah.
It makes me dizzy.
Well, that's good. Maybe
No,
at least you know
actual
what's
rides,
not for
though,
you.
Sign me up. Malibu chili cook-off, I never miss it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
know this about me, but
I think you've told me this.
the Malibu chili cook-off is my Coachella.
That's your Coachella right there.
I go every year. I never miss it.
Yeah.
It's a rinky-dink
When is
fair.
it? When is it?
It's Labor Day weekend.
Okay. All right. So we haven't missed it. We got it coming up.
I don't know what's going to happen, though, because it's literally, you're going to be on a Ferris wheel overlooking
Devastation?
some burnt ruins.
Oh, God.
And I'm not trying to make light of it, but it is in that area of
So it's
Malibu.
not-
But I already looked on the website.
Stop.
Tickets on sale. Moving ahead, full steam.
There's okay.
Your
I
girl's
mean,
going.
Build back better, you know?
I never miss it.
I'm excited for it. I'll go.
Will you go? Will you and Britt go?
Hell yeah.
Will you actually ride the rides?
I like to ride rides.
Even the
down.
Gravitron?
Which one is that? Is that the one that
The
spins
Gravitron
around?
is the one that spins around that's like
a UFO?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Did you see what I sent you?
No.
You didn't? Did it go through? Because you
Was
didn't even
it a-
respond. Did you see
Maybe
the video?
not yet. No, wait. On Instagram?
No. I texted it to you. I saw a video, bro. It looked like a fucking alien spaceship.
Okay. And it was a
And-
ride or a spaceship?
It was apparently nothing. It was apparently satellites from SpaceX. But-
Okay. So you're shifting topics.
yeah, I'm sorry.
To a spaceship. No, I know that this is, I want to follow you because I thought you were going to tell me about a ride. This
Isn't a ride. This has nothing to do with a ride.
Okay.
Let's revert back. Let's take it back to the spaceship, the Gravitron, where you go and you spin around a shit ton, and it's like you're like against the wall and you can't move.
There's a DJ in the
G-force.
middle.
There's a DJ in the middle.
There's a guy in the middle controlling it, and he's also DJing.
Oh, he's DJing.
And he's also on meth.
And it's like techno music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the loudest techno music you've ever.
Oof. Those parks, man.
I really hurt my neck on that one, though, because so there's this thing that some kids do. And I saw these 14-year-old kids doing it where you're like leaning forward, holding onto the rail in front of you.
Yeah.
Because it spins too. So like you can be holding on and spinning.
Yeah.
Like, it's not part of the ride.
The center does not spin.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing spins. And so the center
Is placed.
the center rail is attached to you. So you can hold on to it like this, or you can be back up against the wall like this. So anyway, I saw these kids doing it and I was like, oh, I want to do that. Like I'm 15.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like this is last year.
this was literally 2 years ago at the chili cook-off.
Okay.
The ride starts going. I'm gripping it and I have my grandmother's ring here and I get nervous that I'm going to like bend this family heirloom. That's like the most
Beautiful
important
ring.
thing to me that I wear. My Nana's ring. She wore it every day. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to break this. So I'm like, I'm just going to let go.
Okay.
The ride is in motion.
Oh, no.
So I let go because I'm worried about my ring and
Yeah.
I'm slammed back to that ride.
Oh, my God. Yeah, of course you are.
And
yeah.
I'm wearing a backpack purse.
Oh, shit.
So all of this is bad. Like it was literally like car crash.
No, it's
Like,
G-force, dude. You're like,
so dumb.
yeah, holy shit.
So dumb. Like
well,
I'm
did the
12
ring
years
hurt?
old.
Like, did it hurt coming on your skin?
Yeah,
Is that
like,
why you were like, oh, fuck, it's gonna hurt?
I
I'm gonna
looked
break it.
down and I just saw it just like, I was like, this is going to bend or break or something.
Yeah, you just tripped
And the
out.
ride had just started.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like too fast yet.
But it was starting to pick up.
It was just getting,
Oh.
and I just,
Damn.
so.
Concussion?
No, it wasn't a concussion, but I had to go to the chiropractor like a lot.
That makes my neck hurt. I got back issues.
That's pretty embarrassing to be that stupid.
Well, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. We all do stupid
You
shit.
can't win all the carnival rides.
You can't win all the carnival rides. You can't just be getting all the big stuffed animals at every throw.
No, I just stick to the tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl only. Those are the most dangerous ones, actually, the fairground rides, because there's no regulations, really.
No.
You are at the mercy of whoever is in charge of setting that up and pressing go. And that's kind of scary.
Yeah, but don't you think that they have to get inspected by like the state or somebody?
Yeah, I think Gavin Newsom probably comes out and inspects everyone individually and uses hand motions to describe how perfect it is.
Gives it the old
if I had
1,
to imagine.
2,
Yeah,
thumbs up. Yeah. Good to go. I don't know why I feel like the Malibu Fair, there's like a higher standard, you
For
know,
sure.
because it's
Probably.
Malibu.
Probably.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is grade A. It's inspected.
I think that's probably
There's
a really
an
smart
ocean
call.
right there.
Yeah, we're overlooking it. We're on a cliff.
I mean, as opposed to like, you know, the Kudzu Festival in Water Valley, Mississippi.
Totally.
Shout out.
Shout out. What was it called in Kent? Damn. We had a really fun one too in Kent.
It's just
Kent, Washington.
You know, the thing about it is, if you're going to a Six Flags or something like that, those are more prone to break.
Yeah.
Than the ones that have just been set up.
Totally.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like those nuts and bolts, they were just tightened on like Monday.
Yeah, that's true.
It's Thursday.
Yeah.
But whenever you go to Six Flags and whatnot, I feel like those stand there all year and they just get wear and tear and tear. I mean, am I wrong about that?
I think they got people doing maintenance probably daily on those bitches. I think it's probably like, you know how you have side work as a waiter or anybody?
Yeah, and you know how lazily I'm marrying those ketchups?
Don't talk about that. That's illegal. You can't be marrying ketchups.
Sorry for the waitress reverence that no one will get.
Sorry, Heinz.
2 people got that, and I gave it too much.
Oh, that's fun.
Well,
yeah, I don't know. But I think
have
people
you been
are
to
tightening
Six
some
Flags?
bolts. Not in Santa Clarita, not here.
And you call yourself an LA resident.
There are certain things I haven't done that I need to do. That's one of them. That's one of them for sure.
What about any of them? Universal?
Yeah. Been to Universal. Yep. Been to Disneyland. I like going, but it's like when family's in town, we got people visiting. There's children also going. I feel weird going as a Disney adult.
It's very strange.
That feels weird.
Yeah.
You know? But I will say, when you do go to Disneyland as an adult, if you got kids around, but you don't have those kids, you didn't birth those kids, edibles. Edibles are a good time.
That's the secret?
That's the secret. If you can take an edible at a hour-long line before you hop on Space Mountain, you should do that, because right by the time you get on the ride, an hour in to having eaten it, it'll start kicking in right when you get on the ride.
But
and
you
it's
have
a beautiful,
no way
fun
of controlling
thing.
When these things kick in.
That's true, but it is a good theory, and I've done it and it worked. But I will say, I took an edible, and I'm done. I'm actually taking a large break from smoking. I had an incident the other couple weeks ago.
Edible incident or smoking?
Edible incident.
Oh.
I drank a little bit, and we were gonna go watch a movie. We're gonna go watch Sinners.
Whoa.
And so there was an edible in the car, and it was like 100 milligram edible. And I wouldn't touch 100 milligram edible, but I'd break it off and have a little bit of it. And I did. And then, we watched the movie, all good. I was still kind of buzzed, so I really didn't know if I was feeling whatever I was feeling. And I woke up about 3 a.m. on a Sunday night, and I was fully stoned.
Whoa.
And I had PTSD to when I accidentally took the mushrooms.
Oh, no.
And I was not happy with myself. Like, there is one job that you have as an adult, and that is don't drug yourself.
Right.
And I've basically roofied myself twice now.
You're running around like a regular Bill Cosby.
I'm Bill Cosby in myself.
What's going on?
I don't know. It's like something deep in my subconscious. I don't know.
So, but you never took the other half?
No. I didn't even, it was 100 milligrams. It was like a tablet.
But what do you mean you wake up and you're stoned? How do you?
Dude, I woke up and I was just I was high. You know what I mean?
How do you know you're high? Like you're hungry or what?
What? Have you never smoked the marijuana before?
But you wake up and you just know.
Well, I woke up because I'm like, I gotta go pee.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
It wasn't like I woke up cause.
Yeah.
But then my mind is racing and I'm like, wait, why am I thinking all these things? Why does my body feel so good? Like I'm moving, like it was like an indica. So I'm like moving my joints and I'm like cracking my ankle that I sprained 4 years ago. And I'm like moving it around and I'm like, oh, I feel really good. And I'm like, oh shit.
Because then you're awake and you're worried about falling asleep.
Well, it's Monday morning at that point. Right. I had to be at to work.
It's time to just get up and start doing some yoga poses.
And I did. I started getting up and then I got my wife like, babe, where are you? And I'm like, oh shit, she took it too. She's not as veteran status as I am at this. Right. Know? So then you gotta comfort. You gotta make sure it's all good.
Gotta just bang it out, bang through it.
Gotta just put your head down and do what you do. Yeah. No, it gave me pause. Mm-hmm. So we're taking a break. But I will say, if you find yourself at a Disneyland and you know exactly when it's gonna hit, you should do it.
Yeah. Very hard to time those things out. That's the problem.
It is hard to time those things out for sure.
But speaking of time out, we're out of time. Sorry.
It's all right. We're out of time. We got 3 minutes. Wait, can we talk about your comedy?
Oh,
you have exciting news. You should talk about that.
I can plug some dates, but I never know the venue, so that's not helpful.
Well, we'll plug the dates now, and then when you know the venue, we'll bring that up.
June 28th, I'm going to be with Daryl Hammond again in Seal Beach.
Love Seal Beach. Beautiful community.
Just a one-nighter. And then also going to be at the Denver Comedy Works in July.
Amazing.
So
for a weekend, right?
For the weekend, the last weekend in July. So yeah, I'm excited to get some more tour dates going.
You can catch me at the open mics just around town. And if you need to reach me, I'm on LinkedIn.
Fourthballcomedy.com, baby.
Yeah, Fourth Ball Comedy. And then if you need to reach me on LinkedIn, it's LinkedIn/Bryan-Agnew.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
This was fun.
Sunday
morning. I don't know if we'll do a Sunday morning again.
Listen.
This was fun, but like...
we learned a lot.
I feel like I'm still waking up.
Yeah.
We learned.
Live,
learn, love.
Thank y'all for being here for that.
Bye, Hang Gang.